Hey everyone, my name is Ashwin Rajal, but this is actually my first test of my first video I ever made. And this is before when the channel was, Ashwin Gamanagi, before when the channel was created on August 21st, 2016. I am creating a 2026 version of it months before the video of why Scratch is not real programming, made all the way back 10 years ago. But today I'm recording this on 1/30/2026 instead, because I'm not sure what's gonna happen on that particular date, even if I'm recording this months beforehand. Okay? But still, welcome to Why Scratch is Not Real Programming 2026 edition. Now, you probably heard of Scratch when you were probably in like second grade, third grade, if anyone's familiar with the text, please. But I'm not trying to offend people with this, but I've done my research on why Scratch isn't real programming and how much it's changed, even though I made that video 10 years ago, but never uploaded it on this channel, so I'll rather make a 2026 version of it 10 years later to talk about this. So I kinda am getting a little triggered that the main point of Scratch was to use blocks and teach kids to program, but not use it for much of nerdy stuff as C++, Python, and whatnot. And of course we have AI now, but it's still programming to use the basis than what Scratch uses that doesn't use it. It's kind of like Roblox, but a lot more different. The reason why Scratch is usually not my favorite is because I know there are videos out there on the internet that probably already talked about this, but you can't really do much of creating much of your own game without it like running and crashing most of the time, like most programs do. But the problem with Scratch, it's not developed and gotten better, even the last 10 years of when it was released. Matter of fact, it's only gotten worse. And that's the crazy part of it. But you can rightfully come in the comments and disagree with me on this, but when I upload this on August 21st, 2026, I will be saying what I be saying. I am actually really tired of this conversation of how Scratch is somehow very amazing for game development when it wasn't much at all good when I used it back in middle school, elementary school. And the fact that this website got the most amount of generational wealth that it did over those years of kids trying to use, I think it's a very scummy and trajectory website. And the fact that it's still not been exposed in 2026 and the years before, from all these years, we could have really seen what it was like. Now, right here you see a complete opposite. And you could have the rightful disagreement with me in the comments. I'm not saying no, but this is the reason why I had to get this off my chest of why Scratch is not real programming. So when I was making the video back in 2016, it was a completely different way of me saying it because not a lot of people are probably going to listen to me, and I'm still 10 years later. I'm not probably going to get that many views. It's crazy, but it needed to be said. Alright, that's about it. See ya.